I want a revolution. I do. I want a revolution. I am not satisfied with healthcare in America. Are you? Are you satisfied with the healthcare that you get in America? I am not. Now, granted, I probably hear a lot more of the failures of the healthcare in America because people come to me when healthcare in America doesn't work for them. But on the other hand, I hear so many healthcare professionals, doctors and nurses telling me how fed up they are with healthcare in America. I have friends who were MDs who stopped being MDs. I just met an MD a couple of weeks ago, and I said, "Oh, where do you practice?" She says, "No, I practice as an underground doc now because I just couldn't abide." Two of her friends lost their licenses for suggesting something alternative to their patients, not just steps 5 and 6, but even to suggest step 4, which, remember, is still on the far side of the gap, cause them to be called up and to lose their licenses as MDs. This is not a happy state of affairs for anybody. We hear people talking about alternative medicine, and the last survey found that 97% of Americans are using some form of alternative medicine. Now, they cast a broad web there as to what counted as an alternative medicine. If you go to a yoga class or a meditation class, that counts as alternative medicine, and I would count it too. So it's a lot of us who are doing that. There's a recent cartoon in a New Yorker, and you see the patient in the gown sitting on the table, and there's this glow emanating from the patient. And there's this smile, not this clown grin, but just this very wise and gentle and serene smile on the face of the person. And you can see by looking that this person is fit and toned and feeling good. And the doctor looks accusingly at the patient and says, "Are you messing around with alternative medicine?" Yes, we are. We are messing around with alternative medicine and lifestyle medicine and mind medicine and story medicine and serenity medicine, because we don't just want to use these medicines to complement drugs and dangerous things. We want to use them instead. We want to keep ourselves abundantly well. It's up to us. It's not going to happen from within the medical profession. And one of the reasons it's not going to happen is because of insurance. Don't get me on my soapbox about it, but I'll just say that we are all forced into narrow pathways because of insurance, because of a liability. It comes as a shock to a great many people that if you are engaging in steps 4, 5, or 6, that's alternative medicine, pharmaceutical medicine, or deep medicine, that practitioner is spending time being sure they don't get sued. They are recommending that you do things not because it's good for your health, but because it will protect them should you or your family decide to sue them. And understand that some of the worst suits have come from the person's family for wrongful death. So even if you feel comfortable with a practitioner, your family might not. As we move through our 7 medicines, as we generate the force of this complementary integrated revolution, we are going to become our own experts and gather a basket of wonderful things that we can do to help take care of ourselves and to get the health care that we need and want. So that when something is suggested to us, we don't just unquestioningly say, "Okay, I'll take that antibiotic." I was just reading a study. I usually start my morning with the news feed from the New England Journal of Medicine, and there was just a study published that found that at least 25% of antibiotic prescriptions are completely unneeded. It's not safe just to go to the doctor and assume whatever the doctor is saying is right. There's a lot of variables in healthcare, and for you to get the best care is going to take a revolution. It's not a revolution where we have to fight anything at all except our own assumptions that mommy, daddy, Dr. God knows best. No, let's make you the real expert on your health. together with the 7 medicines. We're going to make a revolution right in our own homes with lots of green blessings.